Hello guys and welcome back to a new video. Tonight we have the brand new Mazda MX-30 REV plug-in hybrid. This is one of the best hybrid that you can buy today in 2024 on the market, and in this video we will do the nighttime test drive. So I will give you the feedback how the lights look like in the nighttime. They are super nice. Anyway, I have a separate video, interior exterior lights, but in this video we will drive the car in the nighttime and I will show you how nice is the ambient while we're driving. This is the key, by the way, the same key as Mazda. Use it. Nice interior, great quality materials as well. As always, Mazda have super nice material inside the car, and also this Mazda MX-30 REV have the same incredible quality. Look at the graphic, how nice it is in the front there. Let me put the seat belt, press the brake. This is the start engine button. Look how nice is the graphic while you're starting the car. Matrix LED light for the low beam, high beam, the same full LED light. Very nice ambient here, but I want to turn on the light because it's better to drive like that. You can see a little bit better the interior. And the great part is that inside Mazda in general, the great part is that this light from up here, it's going all the way down, and if you look from here it doesn't come in your eyes like in other cars. So the great part is that you can still drive the car while you're having these lights on. So I like that very much. I want to give you some short information about the car before we start driving. So this is the REV version, 170 horsepower. It comes combined with an electric motor. Actually, electric motor, it's combined with a rotary engine. For those of you that know the rotary engine, I explained you already. I have a separate video on my channel, full review with the car, where I explain you how the system work, how the hybrid work. But in general, it has one electric motor and one petrol engine, rotary engine, that are combined together in one big motor. And it's in the front. It's a front wheel drive system, 170 horsepower, and it's great because it has also a battery under the floor around here, so you are able to drive the car only in electric mode, because electric motor will drive the wheels. The petrol engine will act like a generator to charge the battery, and then from the battery the energy will go directly to the electric motor. Anyway, let's drive the car. You have 3 different driving modes. You have EV mode, electric, you have normal mode, and you have charge mode. When you go in charge mode, petrol engine will work to charge the battery a little bit more because you choose that. But if you put it in normal, the car will choose for you. So we will drive in normal mode. This is the stalk. You go right just like that in drive, and let's drive the car, guys. There you see also a nice graphic in front that shows you what happened with the energy in real time. For example, right now the energy comes from the battery, and if we go up, for example, and we change to charge mode, right now you can see that the rotary engine work and you can hear it. And in this moment, when the rotary engine is working, it will produce energy to send to the battery, and then from the battery go to the electric motor to power the car, to move the car. And this is one of the smartest hybrid system on the market these days. It's lighter, it's easier to produce the energy. You don't lose too much energy in this process, and it's just incredible. You have 680 kilometer range VLTP together, and you are able to charge the car with a cable. That's great. And you can drive, when you have a full battery, you can drive only in electric mode without the rotary engine need to start. You can drive up to 85 kilometer without the rotary engine to start. And when you don't have battery anymore, then the rotary engine will work like right now, like in this moment it's working, and it will charge the battery. Anyway, let me go back to normal mode, and right now I want to reset also the consumption, so we will see what kind of consumption we can get in normal mode. Also outside it's super cold, -3 degrees Celsius, so it's quite cold today. And as extra information that I want to give you, consumption 17.5 kilowatt hour in electric mode, and 1 liter is the estimated consumption. Normally independent type McPherson suspension on the front, torsion beam on the rear. 50 liter is the tank of the petrol. In general, 1778 kilogram have the car, 21 grams CO2 emission, 140 km per hour is limited to 140 km per hour. And then the petrol rotary engine have a 0.8 liter. It's a 0.8 liter. Pretty interesting. All those stuff and technical data and more about that we will talk in the review video and in the test drive that I already have separate clips and videos on my channel, so check them out. In this video I just want to focus more on driving in the nighttime and enjoying this ambient. Right now the car is driving only in electric mode, and to be honest, it's very, very smooth. You barely hear any sound. Also the sound insulation, it's incredible good. I was surprised to see how good is the sound insulation. I'm also surprised how smooth the car is driving, and of course it's driving smooth because it's driving like an electric car. Basically you have an electric car with a generator inside it, a petrol generator, I should call the rotary engine. And this is phenomenal. I mean, you have such a smooth driving pleasure. Here you have also some pedals that allow you to regenerate the energy, to choose the regenerative energy level. So if you want to have more regenerative brake, you press the left pedal. If you want less, you press the right pedal. So it's just basically super useful and super cool. Now let's go out on the highway, and everything, because you have 1-speed automatic transmission like every electric car, it's so smooth. Everything, it's crazy good quality. And even the pedals, I'm surprised of the quality. Wow, even the suspensions are pretty fine on small bumps. I noticed that the suspension are kind of the same as CX-30, a little bit rigid, a little bit stiffer over big bumps, but over small bumps like here on the highway, it's a pretty nice, comfortable ride. The steering very similar. The visibility, you can see the lights, the low beam, it's super visible out there. It's a bright light, it's a beautiful light, so nothing to complain when it comes to lighting. And right now, when we release the acceleration pedal, it's acting like actually almost like one pedal drive, because you choose maximum regenerative brake and I release the acceleration. I don't even need to use the brake. This is great because you can hold the brakes for a longer time. You don't have to change it, the brake discs and the brake calipers. And you can see right now I'm just braking with one pedal. I'm just using only the acceleration pedal. I didn't even need to use the brake pedal right now. The turning circle, it's fine. It's not super assisted like you would expect it, but it's relatively fine. It goes easy in the roundabouts. You know, they still keep that Mazda feeling, that sporty feeling, that BMW feeling on the steering wheel, on the directions and the suspensions, but I think they are a little bit, maybe a little bit more comfortable than CX-30, but or I think they are the same. I barely feel the difference. I have to drive a little bit more to make an idea, but in general it's the same. What I can tell you is that the suspension are more comfortable than in Tesla Model Y. That's for sure. And it's so pleasant, man. If you're not ready to go with electric cars, bro, I think this plug-in hybrid, it's gorgeous. I mean, even if it wasn't a plug-in hybrid, even if it was only a full hybrid, that would be amazing car. I think this both choice or version should be usable on other models. I hope Mazda will bring this system also on other models, because it's, from my point of view, it's an amazing system. It's really great idea to save weight, to save space. It's quite different from the classic hybrid systems. And you drive just electric, you're like driving electric. Just only when the car needs the rotary engine. You can see right now the rotary engine is working, and sometimes you barely hear it, you know. You can hear when it's working, but sometimes you barely hear it, sometimes you hear it. Right now it's on, and it's working lovely, really lovely. And what I notice is the fact that the car, the management of the battery, the management of this hybrid system will not allow the car battery to go under 20%. It will always keep the battery between 20 and 80%, because in this way the battery will last longer. Even though you have 8 years warranty, 160,000 kilometers on it, the battery will last longer, much longer than a proper electric car, because the management of the battery, it's able to charge it while you're driving, and then it will keep the perfect state of charge and the perfect temperature. And probably those battery will last for longer than a proper pure electric car, where the people will have to charge it, and sometimes they forget and it goes under 10%, and sometimes go over 90%, and so on. And here I think the management of the battery will try to keep it in the middle there, and when they keep it in the middle, it's great, because there is the perfect voltage, the perfect state of charge for the batteries. And you see right now it's working a little bit. It's trying to charge and to send a little bit of energy. We will see also the consumption on the end of the trip. By the way, the climatic system, the heating, it's on 22 degrees, and the car comes with a heat pump. That's great. Heat pump, it's incredible good, because it will regenerate the heating back in the cabin, and not only from the engine, from the battery will come the heating inside the cabin, and they will filtrate the air. It's a super smart system, and from my point of view, very useful system. And yeah, keep in mind it has a heat pump. Consumption until now 3.9 liter and 25.6 kilowatt hour. It's also quite cold outside, around -3 degrees. You can see there in the corner. State of the battery, it's like 54%. You can see it right there, and also on the right side it shows you the state of charge of the battery, and also the tank, 50-liter tank, petrol tank. And I was surprised. I drive today. I drive quite a lot, and if we look in the front there, you will see that I still have a full tank, full petrol tank, and it's impressive, man. I mean, also I like the fact that you have auto hold, electronic handbrakes, all that stuff, and I love how smooth. You can see how smooth it's hang on the electronic handbrake. I don't know how many cars have this smooth lock on the handbrake, auto hold. It's crazy good, crazy. The quality, it's crazy. I really enjoy this car. I love it. And if you want to charge it, you go from here directly to charge mode, and now the car will start the rotary engine to send you the energy, but you can put it also in EV mode, like electric mode, only electric mode. And yeah, you can choose how you want. You can choose the state of charge of the battery, but in this moment it's not working. You have to drive a little bit, and then it start the rotary engine. It's not start from when you're staying in. You will see, we drive a little bit and then it start. You see, it's just starting right now. And you can see in the graphic what happened with the energy. No, I can believe that another train will come. But anyway, you can see right now the rotary engine is working, and you can hear it a little bit. Now it's just stopped. And then it's just the heating, it's working with the heating pump. Cool, man. Just great car. Anyway, if you want to see the full review, if you want to see the consumption test, I will do it tomorrow. If you want to see the full review, interior, exterior, technical data, I explain everything about this engine and the way it works, so you can find out every single information about the car, also price and stuff like that. It's around 43,000 euro the car. Also, if you are in Romania, in Bucharest, you can check out Ariane Motors. I will leave the link in the description, also on the screen. You can buy it from them. They already have the car. You can see it, you can buy it. They have already also other new Mazda cars, all the facelift. Mazda 3, they have the CX-30 facelift and sedan version also of the Mazda 3, and also the hatchback version, so check them out. I will leave the link in the description, and they are also very cool, and you can also see this car and buy it if you want from them. It's definitely a super nice car. If I would buy a Mazda tomorrow, probably will be this one. I really love this hybrid system. And right now, when you stay in traffic like these conditions, you save so much energy because the petrol engine is not running, or diesel or stuff like that. You have basically an electric car right now in this moment. And if you close the climatic system completely, then you have almost zero consumption. Of course, there are the lights, but other than that, it's just zero, man. It's really good system. I'm a big fan, and I'm super curious. I was waiting for such a long time to test it and to see how it's handling on the road, and I'm definitely pleasant surprised by how good the car is drive. Actually, the driving feeling of the car, it's actually really good. You can see outside -4 degrees. Oh, it's getting colder and colder. 53% battery. And keep in mind the car, it's brand new. It's a brand new car. I don't know if it has 100 kilometer, and the good part is that until 5,000 kilometer, 10,000 kilometers, the consumption will be higher, and after that the consumption will go lower. And this is great because then you can get even better consumption, probably half liter less after 5,000 kilometers, so you can expect around that. Right now the rotary engine motor, it's on, and you can see right here the graphic how it works, and you can feel a little bit of vibrations inside the cabin, but nothing serious. And the good part is that with this rotary engine is the fact that it stays always at the same RPM. It doesn't move too much, you know, so that means you don't feel that crazy vibration when you accelerate like in other models. Finally the train is gone, and we can go ahead with this. But I hope you enjoy this trip, guys. If you have question, ask me down below, whatever question you have. Also, I will try to answer to all of you. The lights are great, right? You can see the lights in the front, they are super fine. It's more than enough, it's super bright. Here there are some big holes where you can see how it's the suspension, and yeah, they're pretty big, those ones. And here, yeah, here you can feel a little bit stiffer, but in general they are fine. Wow. Wow. Do you know what I noticed? I noticed that when you stay in a when you stay with the car in one place, the rotary engine seems to be a little bit more noisy, and maybe you feel some vibration, but once you start, actually, let me go back here. I want to go on this road because it's a little bit more darker here. Once you start driving, even though right now I'm driving, and the higher the speed and the rotary engine is running, you basically start to not feel it anymore. You hear it a little bit, but I don't know if something changed there or it's just my illusion when I'm driving faster. You see, right now it's running. Yeah, you hear it somehow, and it's the RPM are always the same, no matter how I press the acceleration or not. It's just the same. Anyway, we can go now here on the left side on a darker street so we can see the lights even better. Right now it's just stopped. You can see right now the lights. Oh boy, in the nighttime it's so clear. They are so good and clear. They drive too fast here. You hear it right now. If I go to normal mode, it's just stopped. In this moment, it's just completely stopped. And it's like electric car, like any other electric car right now. It's silent and super smooth. Right now I put it back to charge, and right now the car will try to charge. Now you can see one more time the lights on those tiny streets. And also over those speed bumps you feel a little bit stiffer. But they are fine, surprisingly good. The great part on the car is the fact that you can basically also charge the car with a cable like any other electric car, because they provide you with the cable and you don't have to buy it after all. So they are kind of come with the car, two cables, one for AC charging and one for home charging, so you can charge it at every normal socket. Now here you can see one more time the lights in the front. I will try to park ahead there so you can make an idea about the lights and show you a little bit. And this is the low bin, this is the high bin. This is it, guys. Now let me go in reverse and let's park it here. And the car comes with a 360 degrees cameras. The resolution of the cameras, it's very good, and you can basically park the car so easy. It has parking sensors, it has everything, and you have a button here. You can choose and go through different views, side, back. Crazy good system. Anyway, guys, this is the consumption, by the way. Because I drive in charge mode, I think the consumption is a little higher, so 1.3 liters, but I think that because the car will just try to charge the battery while you're driving, and that's why. But in general, you can see we still have a fuel tank after we drive. Oh my god, that's crazy good. Anyway, guys, that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you get some useful information from here. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Don't forget to check out the full review video with the same car and the test drive in the daytime. I give you more information there about the car, and also the consumption test. We will see the consumption test in the daytime, traffic, highway, all that stuff. So thank you for watching, stay safe, and I guess I see you soon in the next one. Bye, guys.